have our Solum mag extenders. This one's a +0, so I'm just putting the 12 + 1 in this one, but we also have our Solum Tool +3 here, so we got 15 rounds in here. And as I mentioned in that tabletop, we did have to take the spring out in this one, and so we're gonna see if it functions well and do kind of a 2-for-1, if you will. But I'm really excited, anxious if you will, about how this thing is going to shoot and how accurate it'll be. I mean, it's a monster. It's gawky, ugly, so you know it's got to handle recoil well, wouldn't you say?
I think so.
Let's start from a double action here. I'll shoot at the taller target. I'm not totally sure why the targets are leaning like that.
They got a little bit of that Cleveland lean.
But it's like I'm in some kind of weird cartoon land or something. But
those things are leaning hard.
Make adjustments, that's all. You know, first shots, Mark 23, H&K. See why the... Yeah, I didn't do too good on the double axe. Group is phenomenal. I was definitely pulling left a little bit. You know, when you do stuff like this, you think maybe, since this was one of my nostalgic guns, maybe I should have shot this one first instead of the 44 Magnum, 357, 38 Specials, and other 45s that we've been shooting today. But what's done is done. Really good grouping. Felt really good in the hand from a double action. Obviously I missed that first one. We're gonna get this Solum Tool +3 mag extension in here, or mag extender should I say. Man, I think that looks good. Some people don't. I love it. Did change out the spring in here, so I'm curious to see if it functions and cycles and if it locks back on the empty magazine. So let's continue to shoot this thing. Definitely recoils like a 9mm. But it's a big old gun. Lock back on the empty mag, function flawlessly. Okay, so we're back here. We've already did a few little how do you say it? How do you say the word excerpts, or what do you say? I'm saying it.
Excerpts?
Yeah, excerpt. There you go. I'm not a douchebag, so anyway.
That was a trap.
We did a few on the H&K, the Mark 23 that I did on the Solum Tool mag extenders. We've already showed that it functioned just fine. It locked back on the mag, all of that stuff. And in the tabletop that I did, I said that it would work with the flared mag well, so I brought my VP9 here, which is safe. But I brought my VP9 here just to show you that that is true. My VP9 does have the flared mag well on here that I got from HK Parts. And yes, the magazine will drop. So I only done that for that reason. I'm gonna shoot it today using my P30L because I just like it better. I'm just a hammer fired kind of guy. But as I mentioned in the tabletop, I felt like there was a chance that, you know, since you were changing out the spring and there were some fundamental changes to the magazine and adding 3 additional rounds, that could be, in the past when I have purchased mag extenders that came with a spring, I've had issues with it locking back on an empty mag. You know, that was the main thing. And then of course, as I mentioned, it wouldn't hold the entire +3, +2, whatever it is. No problem with that on these. As you can see, it looks amazing in the gun. It does work with the flared mag well. and I'm gonna shoot these. So I got one in the pipe, 17 tools. I got 21 rounds of awesomeness, 21 rounds of freedom seeds, and we just more or less want to make sure that the magazine functions, cycles the rounds in the chamber, and locks back on the empty mag. Not really trying to be cute, but I can see that Trey has set up some paint cans down there. I just now noticed that.
It's a good setup, isn't it?
I guess he at least wants me to shoot those, I'm assuming. But, and then he's gonna get right behind me, so if I don't hit him on the first shot, it's gonna be kind of embarrassing.
I'm also zooming in.
Huh?
Huh?
I didn't hit it, but it fell off.
We'll put it. Oh!
Definitely hit that.
Get some of that, OSHA.
It did not lock back. It's not locking back. So, like I said, I have had that issue with some mag extenders I've had in the past, that they replace the spring. I think what it is sometimes the spring tension is not enough to push the follower all the way back up. Again, it's cycled fine. We're talking 20 plus 1, 21 rounds. So I don't think you're going to be in a situation where you're going to need 21 rounds and you're going to need to know if it locked back. So doing it at home, it was able to lock back. But you notice what I was doing is I was doing this here, and it looks like it causes the follower to come up further. I don't know what that's about necessarily, but I put it in per instructions, and when I was at home, it was locking back as you see it is right now. So I don't know if it's a break-in thing. As you can see, it is locking back. It locked back every single time on the Mark 23. Never had an issue, never have had one at home. I don't know what that's about, but I have had that issue with some in the past. Maybe the folks, they've been in contact with us, maybe the folks at Solum Tool could maybe give us some insight to what might be going on there. But it did function, did cycle all of the rounds, and it looks amazing in the gun. It works with the flared mag well, and it could just be some type of a break-in thing. I'm not sure. I'm going to post a video because we're honest with what we say and how we review things, and I will reach out to them and see if maybe there might be some type of a break-in thing or some advice they might could give, and if they do, then we'll be sure to to follow up on that and let you guys know about it. But still, again, we love the guys at Solum Tool. We love their product. Can't recommend it enough. And if you've thought about some mag extenders, some of them are very ugly, gawky looking. You have to file on the gun to get them to fit. Not these, they fit great. Follow us on Rumble. We have transitioned a little bit over to that, not completely, but we are going that way. And be sure to hit the subscribe button here on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up, tell your friends and pals. Thanks for watching.